Hey YouTube. Okay, today I'm going to talk about rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis is something that I have. Unfortunately, it runs in my family. My grandmother had it. My dad's sister has it. I have it. My first cousin has it. So it runs pretty prevalent through my family. Leg itching. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about very quickly, because I don't want this video to be super long. I'm going to talk about what rheumatoid arthritis is, what medications I take, and how do I pretty much cope with it and all that other stuff. So, you know, rheumatoid arthritis is an autoimmune disease. A lot of people hear arthritis and think that it's just it's like osteoarthritis, and it's nothing like osteoarthritis. It is an autoimmune disease, and the reason they call it rheumatoid arthritis is because it attacks your joints. It can attack other organs in the body, but mainly it attacks your joints. You know, it causes chronic inflammation. It runs in families. It can cause joint deformity and destruction. They don't really know the cause of rheumatoid arthritis, or you know, where it came from. If it's a gene or something like that, it has to be a gene or something, because it's in my genes. But for me, I'm young. I mean, you might look at me and say, well, she's young. Yes, I am young. I'm only 36 years old. I was diagnosed at 33. And how I got diagnosed was, I noticed that I was having some problems, like opening my door with the key and opening pop bottles. And I kind of knew, but I didn't want to know. And coincidentally, I had been to the doctor previously and had some blood work and stuff done, because for years, I mean for the last 10 years, I've been checked for lupus, but it's not lupus, it's the rheumatoid arthritis. And like I said, coincidentally, I had a doctor's appointment and they did some blood work, again looking for lupus, and they called me and said, we need you to come in. And I was like, well, I'm not coming in, because I knew what they were going to say. I said, what's wrong? You know, they told me you had some blood levels that weren't right or whatever, and I said, well, I'm not coming, you got to tell me or whatever. So they kind of gave me an indication. Of course I went, and that's when I got my diagnosis 3 years ago. So since I've gotten diagnosed, it's been an up and down battle. I mean, you know, it will go into remission, and then you'll have a flare. I find that I have more flares when I don't take my medication. I'm getting better with taking my medication, but I don't take my medication like I should. But I am getting better with it, because I know the flares are getting worse when I don't take my medication. Unfortunately for me, I got hurt at work last year. I'm a teacher, and I got hurt at work in the classroom, so I had to have surgery on my knee. So now my knee, the rheumatoid has moved aggressively into my knee. That's a whole nother situation. So I'm trying to do better with taking my rheumatoid medicines and, you know, doing what I'm supposed to do, the physical therapy and things like that. It's not a lot you can do. You have to find your own way of coping with it and managing it. For me, like for this finger, I don't know, I'm not giving y'all the bird, but if you can see my finger, how it has begun to curve over. And you know, that's for me writing. The little hump is from me writing, but you'll see that there is a curvature to my finger, and even this finger is more pronounced. It curves over to this side, so you can see it better in this finger. You know, my hands are okay except for my fingers. I don't have any really significant or even noticeable curvatures or anything like that. Okay, we're going to move on. We're going to talk about some things that I use to kind of help me. I'm trying to keep this video at 7 minutes. So first we're going to talk about my medications. This right here is my, I don't want y'all to see my name. This right here is my vitamin D. Vitamin D is so important, because when you have RA, you will find that you are deficient in vitamin D. This is what it looks like. It's a little gel pill. I take it once a week. The vitamin D helps with your bones. And it also helps to keep your pain under control. So I take this once a week. It's 50,000 units. If you have RA, you might want to have, with that, which is routine, I'll probably check your vitamin D anyway. So that was my vitamin D. This is, you might be like, why is she taking Nexium? Well, with RA, you have to take the anti-inflammatory every day because you have to keep the inflammation down. If you keep the inflammation down, then you keep the pain down or the flares away. So I take Nexium because my give me the skinny bottle. My anti-inflammatory causes me to have stomach problems. This is my anti-inflammatory. It's diclofenac. It's really good. It's better than Motrin because Motrin started making me nauseous. So it's a little round pill. I take it 3 times a day. It's pretty good. I don't have any problems with diclofenac. No stomach. No nothing. It's really good. Also, I take Plaquenil, and I don't have any more in here. Plaquenil works. It's really a medicine used for Crohn's, but you know medicines have multiple uses. Plaquenil, 200 milligrams, 2 times a day, on point. That is the one RA medicine that I will take every day. Also, iron. I have to take iron because I am like dangerously, trying to get it so y'all can see it, dangerously iron deficient. So that has to do with my menstruation more than RA. But so I have to take this. I'm taking it now like I should because I'm close to having to have a transfusion and I don't want that. Also, there's some things I don't have to swallow that I use. This right here, can you guys see it? My light. Aspercreme. My honey bought me this last week. So the jury is still out on this. I'll put it on my knee. I'll put it on my back. I'll put it on my elbow. But this right here is my go-to. As you can see, it's like almost empty. It's my go-to. It works. When the pain is just out of control, I'll take, the pain meds and put this on, and this kind of calms it down. Also, this right here is another item that my honey bought me at Walmart. Not so much. I don't really like this one. This is the one that I get from the hospital. And it's Lidoderm. It's a pain patch. You can wear it for 12 hours. You can even cut it and put it in multiple locations. This works. Like, I can take a pain med or just take my meds and then put this on, and it calms everything down. Now, the way I manage my meds is I use this. It's empty right now because, like I said, I haven't been doing good with my medications. My mom is sick, so I can't focus on anything. But it's day and night. And I put all my medications in. It has days of the week on it. It opens and closes. And what's good about this is I don't have to try to, because I have RA and I may have a day where I can't open it. It has a tab on it that just pops it open. So that's really good. You should look for this. We got this at No, I think we got this at Kroger Pharmacy, but Walmart has this as well. But make sure you look for the one with the tabs so you don't have to try to fidget and open it. And my last thing is my handy dandy ace bandage. When all else fails, I put icy hot on my knee, and I wrap my knee. And now this is going to be controversial. I put heat They tell you to use ice because heat promotes swelling, which it does, but heat makes me feel better, so I use heat. What else about RA? I mean, it's just a daily battle that you kind of have to, sorry, I'm throwing my stuff back to my daughter. It's just a daily battle that you kind of have to try to overcome. Since I haven't been working, it's hard for me, but like I said, my mom is sick, so I have something else to focus on. But I try to force myself to find ways to overcome it. And I overcome it. I mean, like I said, I only have a little deformity, nothing major. I play in my happy places are makeup, nail polish, YouTube makeup videos, watching comedy, being with my family, things like that. That makes me happy. But one thing I would advise, if you're having problems, if it runs in your family, if you're approaching your 30s, because normally it starts to show up in the early 30s. If you're having subtle signs, you need to go to the doctor, have your C-reactive protein tested, have them look for a rheumatoid factor, your sedimentation rate, your ANA, have all those levels checked, and that will tell you whether or not you have rheumatoid arthritis. So, despite me having rheumatoid arthritis, I live every day. It's not killing me. I'm not wheelchair bound. I pray to never become wheelchair bound. I pray to have no more deformities happening. My back gives me problems. I can't stand up long periods of time. I can't sit long periods of time. But I make the best of it. You use pillows and stuff like that. If you have any questions, just leave your questions down below. I will do my best to remember to put in the description box what blood tests you need to have done to check for RA if it runs in your family. Now, just because it runs in your family doesn't mean you're going to get it. I have hundreds of cousins, and out of all of us, 2 of us have it, which is me and my other cousin. So it doesn't mean that you're going to get it. For me, it runs on both sides of my family. My dad's side and my mom's side, so it was, you know, it was just coming for me, I guess. I'll leave the test down in the bottom. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys later. Be amazing. Bye.